Go boom out of the game. Come on, stream preview. You can show up if you want to. You can show up however often you want to, cause I know you want to. Yeah. Of course, it's gonna be way delayed.
Ted and Sarah are about to try Taco Bell's new naked chicken.
Gotta turn that thing down. Do. Wait for the thing to show up. I'd say the audio would be good, but if people tell me, of course, obviously, it's not going to be too good. Yeah, a whole 0 viewers, not even myself. Seems we got 3, but I don't know. See if this thing updates. I'm gonna get right into the gaming because I love me some gaming or something. Let's just do it. I'll go back to the chat. Hello, anyone that may be viewing. Might not be paying too much attention to everything, even though I'm doing like a very low-key stream. I only have 149 rupees, so I just go straight into the thing I do. I would like to maximize my stuff, but when I actually pull off the glitch that I perform, it gives me the full 99999 rupees. That's 7 nines that I'm talking about. 9,999,999. I should go to the bazaar, I believe. Or wait, what am I doing? I don't need any things. I just need the Rupee Plus ability on the thing I'm using. Woo, I'm doing so great at remembering how to do stuff. Apologies if there's controller clicking. Bear in mind, it's only a test. Let's go off to the chat room. There we go. Which thing of Lana? No, not Anna. Lana should I play as? I like the Skull Kid clothes because she looks all fine and tribal. Don't need anything from Bazaar, as I said. I do need a Rupees Plus thing. And with 420 power, it's pretty darn powerful. See, that's redundant. Anyway, let's get going. I told some friends that I would be streaming, but I'm not doing it too much. Here, I will do minus the dashboard and tell a friend that might watch, that he can watch. Tingle, the reincarnated fairy. Who is this man? Is he really a man? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna tell this guy real quick. Streaming if ya wanna view nothing else. Sure, gotta be very passive about it. Ka-chow. Get rid of ya. My mic is actually going, so bang. Alright, let's get right into the glitch. My control stick is a little bit messed up from doing this glitch, and also from playing Splatoon. So yeah, it's been seeing a little bit of wear and tear. Alright, I just gotta get to Arteroct. Nope, not Manhandla, not Dodongo, not Dodongo, not Manhandla. Yep, it's always a crapshoot whether or not it's gonna happen, and Manhandla always slows things down. Come over here. Okay, so I'm jumping up in the air, so I'm not gonna bother summoning anything yet. Summoning. Ka-chow. Don't want to be too close for Manhandla to slow you down or anything to hit you. Okay, you're doing the jumpy thing again. I want to leave some of these guys alive because the glitch isn't fully explainable because there are certain factors that go into it. You just gotta mess up the values of what you're trying to do. Gotta keep my distance without killing too many goonies in the boonies. I don't want to get too far away. Oh, and I want Arteroct to appear. Arteroct hasn't even appeared once. There we go. Now let's say it. Wait for it. Perfect framing. 1, 2, 3, 4, Y. That's how I play BBBY. And bring health all the way down without breaking your weak point smash. Then kill some enemies along the way. It doesn't work. It did the number jump like it's supposed to, but it's supposed to give me a negative value and bring me down to the 9,999,999. Anyway, yep. Just gotta keep on retrying until it happens. So yep, it's a good thing to test my Elgato HD60 with, even though there's like an option for you to actually do a test stream without people actually watching, but I like people watching, not like people actually do watch anyway. Alright, stop with all the Manhandla and stuff. There we go with Arteroct. I just want you to actually do your thing before it's too late. Might be able to barely swing it. It's gotta bing, 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 bong, Y. and hop on the Argrock. That's how you hop on. You have to do the animal, creature, monster that you're trying to use. There we go, only the second attempt. Got it. Very cool. So yes, if you call it Argrock, you have to do your combo 5 as it's called, 5 V presses, then end up with the Y press to summon Argrock again for you to ride. Otherwise Argrock would just be like, swoop into it. Alright, so it's not going to mess up once I have the 9 million. I can just finish the mission as normal. I usually like to finish up with the Argrock thing, even though I don't really need to. It is a pretty fast way, just do bam like that, do a little bit of chip damage going into it, then I just finish you off like so. How about a weak point smash for the heck of it? Just tap you a little bit, and then flame you and hit you with my Gate of Souls thing or whatever. Getting that silver material. Pretty sure I have plenty of Goma acid, I'm pretty sure it is the silver material. And then the gold one is Goma's lens. Speaking of which, I've been doing eye dissections in my science class where we investigate the lens, and it's cool that even a separate lens, you can put it on a piece of paper and see that the text is magnified. And there's a chicken, but I don't want to bother seeing too many chickens. Don't want to hit the chickens too hard for them to fight back. Anyway, yeah, get my acids, get my rupees, and then I'm going to go do my leveling up. How much more leveling up do I even need to do? I'm on the last little bit of characters. I think I only need to work on Yuga. Just see how everybody is. Marin, Toon Zelda, Ravio, Yuga. Okay, he's only at 143. Let's bring it up as high as we can. Might only need to do one more little session after this. Very close to what I need to be at. Let's get right there. Can I do one more? No, I can't. 10 million, but you can't carry 10 million, man. Pretty sure one more session, though, will be good enough. I can't really level anybody up. Let's go through all this and see what it's like. Okay, I can give a lot of things to Toon Zelda, but depending on the materials I have, I might not be able to do much. Yeah, I'm kind of low on moblin flanks. Well, not as low as I usually would be. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'm just going to focus on my defenses. Moblin flank, fire element. What element is she? Is she darkness or light? I'll do both. I'll give you some darkness, and then I'll give you some light. You take the moon, and you take the sun. You take everything that seems like fun. Get me some magic armor stuff, even though you have the phantom thing that you go into. It's a very specific Toon Zelda that you do. Well, usually you don't see Toon Zelda in the other games aside from Spirit Trance because, spoilers, derp, she's Tetra. I'm not going to bother with that. Seem to be mostly all good. I mainly need to do some material collecting instead of actually leveling up, because these might be the characters we're going to get at least for a while, especially with the Switch coming out. Sandoseti, hello. I don't know when you messaged, but must have been within the past minute. But hello indeed. Let's get me some mirror shield going on here. What should I be leveling up? Tetra is water. I'm already full on water. How about I counteract that with some fire? Alright, I'm running out of my IC Big Po essence, so can't exactly use that. Who else are we working on? Oh yeah, wanna bring up Toon Link's Sand Wand weapon that I never even tried out. I don't even know if I played as Toon Wink. I'm so toony at the winkin'. Gotta be careful how I say that, it might come out as something different. What do I need? I need a Stall Master Wrist Bone. Never thought I'd need to material collect again. Of course, there's like gold things that I have to look for sometimes. Linkle. But bing, this phone thing of mine is going. Ooh, wait, isn't it Friday? Someone's messaging me. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, is Sandoseti, the Rupee glitch, to maximize my characters. I only need to do it one more time for Yuga, but I want to make the best use of my rupees by leveling up what I can. So, yeah. Not like I really need to worry too much after the thing, though. Just seeing what I can do. Do I want this? Yeah, I have plenty of materials to spare. Linkle does seem like a character I'd use whenever I actually do play, when I'm not maximizing my characters. Tingle, Toon, or Young Link. My defense guarding thing, or the knockback. Whatever, same difference. Let's bring me some Zora Tunic. And some Goron Tunic. Tunica is a Roman garb. The males who were public officials wore the... almost forgot the name of it. Toga, of course. How can you forget toga? the toga parties where you just wear your bed sheets. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing it again in a minute, so you can try to follow my method. It's definitely hit or miss, so just try to watch for the intricacies of what I do. Intricacies, that's such a weird word to say. Kinda choked up on myself. I don't really need heart recovery, because maxed up characters. I think all my characters, aside from this, are mostly maxed out to the point I like them to be. I haven't even played the rest of the Sia story. I just do the missions. I need to finish the Majora's Mask 1. And I don't know if you can bring in the extra ones in Legends to the Wii U version. Of course you can bring in the characters, but I don't know about the maps. It's so weird because the Legends version of the game seems more complete, and it's more or less inferior. But I do have a new 3DS, so the quality is at least good enough to play. And I still need to look into the process of actually doing the mid-map character switch. That's an interesting concept that's not in this normal version. Is it everybody from here on maximized? Okay, Sheik needs a little bit of stuff, but again, not much that I need. Alright, I'm done these rounds. Let's get out of the bazaar and go actually do some action. Back to this mission. It's like B13, 12, yeah, B12 I believe, because it's 16 stuff, 13, 14, 15, 16. So B12, where you'd be going in the Death Mountain of the original Zelda, where you fight these two Gomas. It's one of the easier bosses to activate on. Go to Lana. I'll switch my thing. How about Guardian of Time? That was pretty cool. How she and Sia are like two halves of the same whole. Sorry if that's spoilers, but they have the same garb for that. Go to my greatly powered Gate of Souls with Rupees Plus. That's the main thing you want. So let's get into this thing. Oh, thanks game for telling me how to use items. I like watching the link at the bottom of the screen. Gotta nonchalantly use your shield and then connect your sword to the nostrils of the Octorok and pick up a Triforce. Reminds me of how randomized Zelda 1 would be like, even though you only find the Triforces in the actual dungeons, and Octorok's an overworld enemy. So they at least keep that concept the same, because it's like the Lionels on the overworld and Darkness inside dungeons. So let's go to Argarok. No, well, I'm trying to go to Argarok on my thing, but we're fighting Goma. I pull down on the control stick even though it's randomized no matter what. I just do it to feel better about myself because of force of habits. There we go, Argarok. And hopefully I have enough time. Dodge out of that. Do the right shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4 for my combo 5 to be able to ride Argarok after calling out Argarok itself. Don't do a weak point smash. And don't hit Goma again after you do the finishing blow. And you notice that there was a Rupee jump there before it actually did the counting up thing. So that's the ideal thing. You want the Rupee jump to happen, but you want there to be a negative value that would bring it to 9,999,999. I'll just say 9 mil or something like that. But yep, the negative value will happen, and you don't have to worry about them resetting back to 0. You can just finish the mission as normal. I'm like saying the things as if I haven't already done it. If I was on recording, I'd definitely be redoing a lot of things. I want to, like, say, do a recording immediately of getting it happening, but at least explaining the right idea. But since I'm on stream with new people watching, I want to kind of re-explain it. Hopefully I have enough time to be able to ride Argarok. You get a little bit of leniency even if the icon does disappear. Take you down, and be careful about this. You do kind of want to hit some mobs. It kind of helps you with values. Alright, didn't activate there, because I just did the normal counting up. So keep on trying until I get it. I wonder if other friends are watching. I didn't reply to the person that said, wait, isn't it Friday? But I'm just not at school today because of, well, oversleeping, if I may be honest. But it's kind of helpful to stay home and actually work on things instead of video game related stuff. I already got my school stuff finished pretty much. Is it gonna happen? Nope. Alright. I always hate missing out on the gold materials, even though I have plenty. Pretty sure I have more Goma's lens than I do acids, even though you usually get 2. I don't know, I'm not going to think too much into it. Let's just call out Argarok. Ooh, is this going to be a perfect thing, even though I usually switch to my arrows before I even get to Goma? Call out Argarok, right on him, take you down. Oop, I think me hitting Goma this much is kind of not allowing the thing to happen. Yep, it was doing the count up because of the other enemies. Gotta be more careful in how I do it. It's a little bit repetitive, especially with the da 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 mission start thing. I've probably heard this over 1,000 times in all the times I've tried and failed and succeeded at these things. Come on, do your laser sweep. Ka-chow. Dodge out of the way. 2, 3, 4. Press Y to make it my combo 5. Be careful, just sweep around you. Oop, I'm hitting you too many times. I guess me talking is kind of obtruding my stuff. I need to be better about knowing that the thing's going to be counting up and not automatically go into 9 million. So I should just shave off a little bit of time by knowing that it's not working and then just canceling out the mission. Ka-chow. Sorry that I say ka-chow a lot, it's just kind of a catchphrase. Okay, you're going to be jumping, not going to bother trying to recall Argarok quite yet because you don't know if you're going to be doing the thing. Of course I'm trying to call him now because you don't know if Argarok is going to appear, and that normal manhandle thing is going to make it slow down. I'm up against the invisible barrier here. Good thing you can't fall into pits in this game. You can only die by falling out of health or actually, well, failing the mission. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like all the Hylian talk that appears when you're taking these guys down. Dodge out of the way, even though I'm not really done anything. I just like riding Argarok and doing nothing with him. Wreaking havoc on absolutely nothing. Restart this thing. By the way, anyone watching, if the quality seems to be going bad or is not really synced up, of course I'm not really doing things that need to be synced up in the way of commentary. And this music is a little bit not singable along to. Ka-chung! Then I'll go, hey, 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 why? Rawr! Jump on the dinosaur dragon, Dinagon, Demogorgon, and Stranger Things. There we go. I usually don't get it this easily because that was my second attempt. The first time I got it, and this is like, what, attempt 7, 8. I don't really bother counting when I'm doing things like shiny hunting in Pokemon or something like this. Besides, I'm pretty sure this is the last time I need to do this to get Yuga all the way up, and I don't believe there are going to be any more DLC characters anytime soon because I'm pretty sure all the maps are done being released. And then they might release another sequel on the Nintendo Switch, even though there is Fire Emblem Warriors. I do want to get into that series before actually playing Fire Emblem Warriors itself. It's probably not going to be the same as Hyrule Warriors. Get you down. Don't need to worry about things going back down to 0. I can just stick it down however I want. That's just a quick way I like to do it. Mission complete. Yeah, that's a lot of rupees that don't count. I'm reading my text to make sure things are good as things are going on. I'm so relieved. Is everyone alright? Gonna respond to this friend. Yeah, I'm missing today because overslept. Click, click, you hear on my phone. I usually don't like clicking things, but I leave it on my Galaxy on 5 as it's called. It's like a watered down Galaxy S series. It's pretty good enough for me. If I can play Pokemon Go, which I'm loading up right now, I'm fine. Even though I would like to actually be able to use the AR function instead of the basic background, but at least I can still get things done. I just like leaving it sitting around in my house to count up my steps for candy, buddy system stuff, and hatching my eggs. Just gonna get rid of the ones I don't need. Get rid of stars and slots. Okay, that one has slots, and I'll get rid of that. Not like I need all these rupees anyway, could have just got rid of one. But I'm just cleaning house. Speaking of which, that's what the music was. Actually, that was just the victory theme. When does the house theme play? Oh yeah, it's usually when you're going into the mission select. It starts with a triumphant thing, but then it goes into an orchestral house theme. Gotta go for the stuff. Ba-bing, my phone is going. There we go. That should make everybody maxed out. Sorry if that's a little bit loud. These are the best times. Well, they could still be the worst of times. Yep. I've only had 4 absences of school this year, so I don't need to worry about too much. Get this done. I should probably turn down my volume if this person's going to be messaging me a lot. All this volume going down. Do not enter dangerous areas while playing Pokemon Go. Alright, so that should max out everybody. I just need to actually do some material farming to get everybody max on their skills. Of course, there's no like skill branches. You can just fill them all up and not have to worry about different combinations. They're just there to be there. So everybody's level 255. I do need to get everybody's max weapons, and I want to get their legendary skills, so that's one thing to do on my own time, and also finish Sia's story. And the Termina map, however, already got completion on everything but the Termina map. Of course, I still need to play Legends as well, but you can't really do too many glitches on that to make things go, so I might just kind of forego that game, but still get somewhat completion to the best of my ability, because I am kind of a completionist, as I may make obvious. I don't know, kind of talking out my bum right now. And this little stream here is more or less just a recording test on my Elgato HD60, as you may see. Surprised that I'm talking kind of well for not many people being here and not being a regular streamer. I usually prefer recording because, as you may have noticed, I like now, I tend to stutter a lot. I don't have an actual stutter, I just like to talk fast and don't usually plan and I stop talking sometimes, sentences. Just a demonstration of myself. I bet you guys don't really care, you just want to see some video gaming going on. But as for right now, I think I'm done with the streaming, so thanks to you, couple people that popped in. Sandasetti, if I'm still pronouncing that right. You didn't really mention, you might not even be here anymore. Sorry if you are. I'm going to be stopping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.